Alright, so this is a new quick agent I made. It's honestly really not that complex. It may look complex, but it's actually not that complex. This was created by the MindStudio architect, but I will explain every step of this. I will actually go over how to use the architect in another video, but so first, here's the input. It gets the input from the user. Then so this is a product review thing. So you plug in a product, you plug in what your priorities are with this kind of product, and then it rates it. And if it gets a score lower than a 7 out of 10, it recommends the best alternative. So first, it categorizes the product. Based on the following product information, you generate the product category. Then you generate search queries, which is pretty easy. Sorry. So then you scrape a URL. It gets the URLs to scrape from here. Then it searches everything. It's really easy to make if you know how scrapes work, but they're usually not that hard to do. So yeah, it searches this, it scrapes all of the sources, checks any additional URLs, and then it'll go to the URL 4, and then it'll go to the 5th. Then it will it'll extract the key information, it'll analyze how good the product is, it'll rate the priorities, then it'll score it, and then it'll check the score if it is not that great of a score. If it's a less than a 7 out of 10, you go here. It goes to the alternative search, recommends better products, and it searches alternatives, analyzes alternatives, and identifies the best alternatives, and then creates a summary table. But if it's good, then if it's a good product, then you can just go to the summary table, generate final review, and present review. That's pretty much it. So we're going to test it out, and yeah, it's an extremely simple agent, in my opinion. So we're going to open it. One moment. Perfect. So, what product are you interested in? Let's just say I just bought this, but a Fitbit Charge 6. What do you want in this product? I want the best health tracking features out there. With the best accuracy out there. Money is no object, and the battery life needs to be very long. Top 3 priorities, let's say features, accuracy, and battery life. When you expect a 3+ years daily use. What's your budget? No limit. Any amount of money is fine. So now it'll do some searches. So it'll generate the search queries, as you can see here. And it's getting reviews, as you can see. Analyze the following search results. It's getting the websites to scrape, and then it will scrape them all individually. Get URLs to scrape, as you can see. It's Tech Radar. Then this is going to be The Verge, as you can see here. These are all reviews of the Fitbit Charge 6. By the way, in my experience, this is a very good product, so it should say that it's a very good match, but there are definitely some better options out there because I was on a tight budget for this one. So it says a URL, it's going to Tom's Guide. Tom's Guide's a very reputable one. Extracts the key information. Fitbit charge analysis. Price $159. Yeah, so I actually bought this for $120 because it was on a sale. But, you know. So analyzes the product fit. Rate the priorities. And now it's going to depend on if it's going to get a better alternative or if it's good. I also see it got an 8.7, so this means that it'll get a final review. So it doesn't have to look for any alternatives. And should be done just now. Yep, there we go. So 8.7 out of 10, what this means is perfect, and features 9 out of 10. 41 exercise modes, comprehensive health tracking. Accuracy 8 out of 10, 60% more accurate heart rate sensor than previous model, high rate precise step counting, reliable sleep tracking with near 100% accuracy. Battery life is great as well. Rating legend, it shows you that. Here, features breakdown, it breaks down all of these things. Potential deal breakers, all that stuff. Health conscious individuals, strongly recommended. Now, the one thing that you do have to specify in this agent is that if it's not the best you can get for your budget, you might want to like make sure you say that, oh, I want the best for my budget, because this is definitely not the best for an unlimited budget. I would definitely go for something like a Garmin Phoenix, if you could do the best possible. But Fitbit Charge 6 is still an amazing product. Anyways, that's my little product review about it. Very simple to make, very simple to use. I'll release a video on how to use the Architect to create agents, but I will explain the drawbacks of using it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.